Right. Got Christos on the roof.
Yeah.
Mark's going to be waiting behind the van.
Cheerleaders, they know what they're doing.
They can be behind the wall.
Yeah.
I've got all the buckets of water all iced up ready.
Oh, I cannot wait to do this.
I can't wait.
End of the series as well. He's got no chance to get us back.
As soon as he finishes that last spoonful of chili,
just
unleash. He's having it.
I know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently we're going to be filming. Hi guys, Brother Cider sponsor us, but there you go, lovely drink. Right, I've just got the revenge that I needed on these boys. I'm fed up with getting drenched. We've just been at the fire station. Yeah, whatever, you're not going to get me again.
We'll see.
That was pre-arranged from you guys. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we've got the revenge on. Now what we got here is Leon from the Mocha Lounge. He's the resident chef. We got two pretend chefs. Well, they're naked, but they pretend. But then we got Leon, who's the real chef. Lee, what are you going to cook today?
I'm going to cook polo with banana de perro.
Oh, I love that.
It's easy to say that.
Spanish for dog Spanish chicken. 150 grams of dead chicken.
Yep.
Marinated in hot diggity sauce, salt, pepper, olive oil. A little bit of pre-sauteed and half-boiled new potatoes.
Right.
Chopped garlic, chopped parsley, handful of mixed coloured chopped peppers.
So basically, when you say pre-sauté, that's a chef showing off way of saying they're cooked. Part cooked.
A little bit, yeah.
Right, okay, go
it's
on.
It's a bit
Sorry.
lazy. It's about 70% cooked and we'll sort it out a bit later.
Right, okay, I'll be right, yeah, go on.
Spar's finest. I am being advertised.
Oh, I had a meeting with Spa this week, so they'll be happy we got that on. Stu, you happy?
I love Spa, the big bubble bath.
One whole tomato, pre-made pesto, and Brother Cider. Not that we're being sponsored by the mind.
You don't drink too much of that, it's quite strong, mate. In the meantime, thanks, Leon. I'll leave you go to do bits and pieces. Let's give it up, guys. We're going to get a cracking young singer at the moment. It's she's from in and around this area, so I can't say too much top secret stuff. It's Jessica Lee Morgan. Let's hear it, guys. Let's go.
That was me thinking it was a cold and lonely place. That was me thinking it was full of phonies. You know on TV you don't look too inviting, and if not for you, I'd never go. Let's open my eyes. So like Prague or like Paris, the city that they named twice is where I like to be. Everybody there wants to get to know you. They say I wanna buddy up with you. Can I show you all around my city? We got the tallest buildings, and don't we know it? We got the best bagels and the best coffee, the best in bars and the best in beers. But we like the way you guys do things, and we just love the way you talk. Not the place I wanna be. Gotta let go, gotta smile and brave the lions. They're just people with the same hang-ups as me. They're all getting older, making peace before we die. But now my eyes are open, feels almost like home to me. I can show you all around my city, it's where I like to be. Where I like to be. That was me thinking it was a cold and lonely place, you know. I just thought it was full of phonies. You know on TV you don't look too inviting, and if not for you, I'd never go. Let's open my eyes. So like Prague or like Paris, the city that they named twice is where I like to be. It's where I like to be. It's where I like to be.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. That was Jessica Lee Morgan. I'm sure you enjoyed that song as well as we did. Right, okay, what we're going to do is before Leon starts cooking, he's decided he wants to come do the chili challenge. We brought that forward so we can do cooking now in a minute. So what we've done is line the guys up. You guys all ready? You have 150 grams of chili con carne in the bowl, a whole bottle of hot diggity dog sauce, 57 millimetres of the best finest taffy Tabasco that's going to go into the bowl here. Is that a brand thing? Can I say that? Anyway, taffy Tabasco, right, okay. We're on standby. What we do is 3, 2, 1, go, but we make sure that we put all of the chili sauce in first, and on go, you start eating. We will time you. Vicky with the clock. Clock, I said. Clock. Right, okay.
Otto with the D.
Start.
Sorry, I've got a question. Do we wait until these are put down, or do we just throw it?
No, let's not throw it because you've got to produce on Monday. So let's put them down on the table here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, put the sauce in. That's fine. Put the sauce in. Nice. Go on, give it some welly, guys. Really get it in there.
Oh, we've already started. Sorry.
Get it all in there. All the bottle.
Good action, Paul.
Like that. There's some good hand action there, guys. You can see you're all a bunch of
That's the way you got your
window cleaners.
It's in my book.
Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Go on, guys, get down. Come on.
It's fast as you can. Go on.
Quicker than that. Going for it. Oh, God. Go on. He's had it already. He stalled. He stalled.
He must have had the spoon a bit up my bum.
Unbelievable.
Keep going, we got
Oh, good, there's a prize.
You can have a cut of failures.
Go back for more.
Hold on. Man
Second man finished.
I can't tell where his jumper stops and he starts.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to leave Mike finishing the chili. He'll be. What we're going to do is Leon's going to start cooking now. We're going to clean his table, get Leon cooking. Mike will finish that now in a minute. Probably by the end of the show, I think he might be finished.
Oh, look at that.
In the meantime, we're going to bring Jessica back in onto the sofa. We're going to have a chat with her. She's got a very interesting background. Mums, dads, everything else into the mix. We're going to come back now in a minute with Jessica sat on the sofa. Listen, when we listened to it, it was awesome, the track. Really, really good. And you're going to do another track for us later.
Yep.
So what I say what's your influences, but it's obviously your mum and dad and everything else that goes through into the mix as well. So
Yeah.
give us a bit of background. What's it all about? Tell the story of you and who you are.
For me, it's normal, really. I grew up in a house full of music, always people passing through, playing stuff. I was always in the studio, you know, hanging around, making tea, operating the switchboard and Soho, things like that. So very natural environment for me, so of course it's entirely normal. And I guess I just picked up whatever was going on at the time.
Right, so go back in a little bit again to your dad, Tony Visconti.
Yep.
Now, he's produced David Bowie, T-Rex, Thin Lizzy,
Yeah.
and obviously that's a hell of a background. Did you ever get to meet some of these guys coming up through the ranks? And
Well, David Bowie apparently looked into my crib when I was 6 months old and said, well, I think they're more interesting when they're older. So
a paternal thing of David
So,
Bowie is
you
going to
know.
be quite, yeah.
but he did. I did a cover, well, a mashup recently of Let's Dance and Just Dance. You know, Gaga Bowie. So he heard that and he liked it. So he actually replied, which was quite cool.
So
Apparently,
he's
that's-
on your Twitter?
No, that was my dad sent it to him and he replied saying this is lovely. So I
That's
think
just
that's
not
as
cool
much
enough,
as
is it, really?
it's as much as you can hope for from David these days. He's
Really?
quite a
He's a
recluse.
bit recluse, is he?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough, David. It's talking about you. So your music, how would you describe your music?
I wanted to say smorgasbord, but
Well, I'd like to say smorgasbord as well, but there's
Okay.
a Marine behind me who wouldn't understand that. Being a Marine,
Ah, it was his right. It's his problem. Okay.
he wouldn't understand. Long words, anything more than 2 syllables, he doesn't get.
Okay. Eclectic, I guess. I just. I'm a Gemini. I can never make up my mind, so I go.
Whatever tickles your fancy then.
Yeah, so I do a bit of Joni Mitchell, you know, strummy stuff, and a bit of fiddling around with computers type stuff. Some of it's very dancey, some of it's very kind of soul searching, and
This album that's coming out now,
yes,
what's the name of the album again?
I am not.
I Am Not.
Yes.
What are you not?
I'm not any one particular thing, I guess.
So it's a whole smorgasbord of things again.
It is a smorgasbord.
We've got to stop saying that because the Marines don't understand it. So, when's that due to release? Has it been released?
It's already out.
Right.
Basically, I kind of have a label that I've run for my mum for a while, Mary Hopkin Music.
Yeah.
So I know the mechanics, so I thought I'd do the same with my album, with my partner Chris, who runs Space Studios with me.
And he's here somewhere, Chris.
He's here, over there.
Hi, Chris, how you doing?
So yeah, it's very much a self-release. So I am looking to take it to the next level. You know, I wouldn't turn down a world tour and a multi-million-pound deal, but at the moment it's all
Hey, who would?
self-done. It's
If I could sing, I'd probably be doing the same thing. So your next gig now, Reed, now is March the 5th.
March the 1st in London.
March 1st in London.
Yeah, that's St David's Day. It's a Welsh night in London. So I'm Welsh enough, apparently, to be in that. And then up to Manchester on the 5th of March, which is a pretty cool night, apparently, too. So it's my first time in Manchester. I'm quite
Yeah,
excited.
I've never- Anyway, so obviously David Bowie looked into your cop when you're younger. Now there's somebody else famous who babysat you when your mum and dad were kind of in the studio doing bits and pieces.
Well, my close extended family, I guess, the more the folky lot that worked with my mum and dad on Earth Song, Ocean Song. So Ralph McTell, Danny Thompson, Benny Gallagher, all those very close friends.
old school stuff,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, they all babysat, I think, at one point or another. I think Mark Bolan babysat my brother once.
No way.
Yeah.
How mad's that? That's some claim to fame, that, isn't it?
It's whoever's around at the time.
And
isn't it?
your dad's just been home now to pick up an award and he's gone back to America, I believe, isn't
Yes, yeah, he lives in
Do
New York.
Do you ever find yourself like proper starstruck with your parents to come and look at them and think, you know, these guys are
Not with my
such big stars, or you just come home and say, "Oh, Mum, get me some toast and tea, please."
No, I have to get them toast and tea, and then I order them about and, you know, tell my mum what to do in terms of music. But
As a daughter does. You run
it's-
her label.
yes, I do, yeah. So I have to tell her what to do. But she still manages to tell me what to do.
I was going to say, does she listen to you?
She's quite stubborn. But it was nice. I think we discovered there's this kind of cross-cultural awe. So when I was in London with my dad, we happened to meet Alexi Sale, and we were awestruck because he's a comedian. Like,
What?
we were all of comedians.
We've got another comedian coming on here later.
Indeed,
You'd like
I'm
it.
in awe.
It is.
And then Alexi was quite in awe of Tony because he produced Morrissey and all this. So it was, I think musicians aren't in awe of other musicians. We just sit around going, yeah, I could do that. I mean, the music business is a very small world, so yeah, everyone knows everybody. Yeah.
Christmas is never boring, and karaoke is something out to behold in your household, I'm sure.
Well, no, actually, I think musicians, they don't really like to do music when they're relaxing, so they'll go, oh, do I have to play? And if you stand up in karaoke, then you get booed because, oh, well, you're a professional, you're not allowed to sing karaoke, so sit back down. So it's odd, really odd. I think when you do something for a living, it does take the buzz out of it a little bit. Roland Riveron does house decorations, so yeah, they go, Roland painted my house the other day. Yeah.
That's bizarre. Painting a decorator.
Yeah.
You're not doing too well at the moment then.
Well, I don't know. I've got a day job. You know, we've all got to stay buoyant in these times, haven't we?
Exactly. Well, listen, Jessica, thank you so much for coming in. We're going to hear from you again later. But
Yeah.
guys, let's give it up for Jessica. Right, that's the end of part one. We're going to come back to part two. Don't forget to click on part two. What we're watching on the websites is people are watching thousands and thousands of views of the first part and they don't click on part two. There is a part two. Sometimes it's better than the first part. You never know. All depends what you put in there. But I'll see you after the break.